And welcome to The Price of Fame,
where we talk about fashion, art, music,
and entertainment.
I am Savage Rogers.
I am Mike Vegas.
And I am Queen
Yeah.
Yeah, because I gotta say, I gotta do my own intro. It's like
100%.
I mean, I have no problem with that, but
No, that's how you gotta do it.
That's how you gotta do it.
100%.
Yeah, the grand introduction.
Because a light-skinned woman would have introduced herself. She wouldn't have let us introduce her.
No, somebody else. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there.
I
ain't even gonna go there.
Since we're going there,
let's go.
Colorism. You think it's a thing?
Somewhat, but not really.
It's definitely a thing.
Somewhat, but I think it goes both ways.
You know what I noticed? And let's not even with videos. If you look at the newscasters,
right?
If you look at them, if you pay attention to all, I'm talking about black newscasters.
Okay.
At some phase of their career, they start whitewashing them. Like the makeup gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and you're looking at the neck, and the neck doesn't match up with the face.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
And then they get blonde hair, or it just doesn't look right.
Yeah. You want me to tell you what that is?
What's that?
That's their own complex. They're doing that to themselves.
Could be.
Because they want to.
They want to fit in?
Because they in their brain, they think that it's better to be light. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's true that it's better to be light, but in their brain, they feel like lighter people get treated better.
That's a fact.
That's not a fact.
It is a fact.
That's a
fact. It's not a fact. It's not a fact. How is it a fact?
White privilege, like light skin privilege, that is all a thing.
You make people feel comfortable.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't believe so.
You do.
I don't believe that's the truth.
Oh no, that's definitely the truth. I don't get timid at all when I'm around you. Not saying that I'm supposed to, but
I wouldn't have
usually
went there. I wouldn't have went there.
Yeah, but
I'm
never,
just saying.
I never heard that. Normally people are super intimidated. So I never heard that. It's because she knows me now.
No, I mean, before I knew you, I never. You know what? Go ahead.
She was digging that ditch
Yeah, she was trying to dig it.
But you.
Look, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. As in the music business.
All right.
Right, in the music business. As hip hop first came in, it was a variety of women: Spanish, black, dark skin, light skin, short hair, long hair. It was a variety, and it was all their own.
Right.
As time went on, it started getting less clothing, lighter skinned girls. Let's go over here, get this, this island, and get this kind of girl, that kind of girl for the video. It looks better. Mm-hmm. I really don't, I don't want to blame anybody, any directors or anything like that, but it started moving in that direction. Now, they started getting girls with more fake girls, and as far as their body parts are fake and even more lighter.
Yeah, surgery. But, so it's no dark-skinned women in videos. There's no dark-skinned women celebrities.
But name one. I didn't say name a dark-skinned girl.
Tim's.
Huh?
Tim's, Afrobeat. Tim's, one of the biggest artists in the world.
No, you said
you talk about Tim's. This is the piece that you cannot buy. You talk about her?
Yeah.
But nobody's talking about her.
What do you mean nobody's talking about her?
We're talking about overall.
She's one of the biggest artists in the world.
We're talking about
but
overall.
She's not being promoted as much as these light-skinned girls.
Overall.
She's being promoted
overall.
A lot.
I mean, come on.
Like what? I don't understand.
Okay. You don't have to understand.
Yeah, I just think that's what it is. People, for whatever reason, people just always don't like light-skinned people, but they want to be light-skinned.
I think that's
they
something.
They don't like light-skinned people, but everyone wants to be lighter. They want to lighten themselves up.
Not everyone.
Not
everyone.
Yeah, not everyone.
But like you said, a lot of people do.
I mean, a lot of light-skinned people that I know, they think they better than other people.
To be honest,
that's a reason why.
To be honest, it's like a Oedipus complex. A lot of light-skinned people want to go in the sun and they want to get darker. They want to get a tan. And then a lot of darker people want to bleach their skin and they want to get lighter. It's it's the thing where I think what you have is better than what I have. It comes down to like one of those things. But I still don't believe that the industry looks at it and the industry is like, oh yeah, light-skinned women are just better than
They would
dark-skinned
rather
women.
see a light-skinned woman shaking her butt than a dark-skinned woman.
No, not
They
necessarily.
would rather see that. Yes, I think so.
Yo, some
an
people.
opinion.
You ever seen people touch their hair, touch black women hair? They touch their hair. Oh, let me feel your hair. Your hair is so.
Like
So-
it's an exhibit or
yeah,
something.
so-
like it's an exhibit
That's
in a
an insult,
museum.
man.
Like, yeah,
So
like,
let
oh
me
my
ask you guys
God.
something. So they only do that to dark-skinned women or darker toned women.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
Because of our texture, yeah.
Yeah, the texture of the hair.
The texture of the hair.
So
Or they touch the skin. If you go to certain parts of Asia, in Vietnam and certain parts of Asia, they want to touch the skin.
yeah, because they never seen that. They're amazed.
Dark skin, but not light skin girls. I've never seen them do it to a light skin girl.
Yeah, because they're not amazed.
It's not my point.
No, they're amazed by the dark skin. So they're liking the dark skin better than the light skin. They're favoring it.
In the United States, does that ever happen?
I mean, in the United States, you see all complexion. It's a melting pot. So you see everybody. Dark to light.
See, you.
No, it's true.
You're in
In the
denial.
U.S., it's a melting
He's
pot.
sticking up for.
Yeah.
No, I'm just keeping it real. Like I'm just keeping it real. You can even go like you could say like, oh, like light skinned people get favored. You go back to like the 80s, the 90s. They was like, oh, light skinned dudes is punks. So what you got to do? You got to fight more. You got to prove yourself more. You're shooting. You doing everything because you're like, okay, I got to show them that I'm not a punk.
That's true. You know what's so crazy? It's like
It's nuts.
you're not light enough to be white. You're not dark enough to be black.
That's it.
You're just in purgatory a little bit.
That's it.
And it's like,
And you know who stayed in purgatory? You know who stayed there?
who you?
Me.
I can believe
I
that.
stayed there.
So you had to always prove
Yeah, I
yourself.
had right.
I gotta prove my,
Right.
Every night I gotta prove to fight my love.
You ain't got no home. You're just in the middle.
It's crazy. It's a lonely place.
You
man.
try to go here, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get with the dark skins. They're like, get out
Nah,
of here.
they making jokes about
Right.
you.
You feel like, oh, let me go
Yeah.
see what's up with the white brothers. They be like,
Yeah.
you don't get your black ass out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I mean, but it is a thing though. There is a thing, man. I mean, people know it too. They play dark skin against light skin against dark skin.
For sure.
It's an issue.
Not me though. I love all my brothers and sisters.
Do you think darker skinned males get better roles?
I think they do. I don't know if it's better roles, but I feel like they get a wider range of roles.
So are they the token black men for the few years? And this is the one we're gonna do. Him right there. And that we reached our quota. We gave a black man a shot, made him a superstar. But as soon as he gets too cocky, yeah, we pull the rug from under him.
I mean, that happens with everyone though. Like, so, you get out of pocket. It don't matter who you are. You get
But
out.
you know what's so crazy?
You get out of pocket.
Well,
That's
I don't know
it.
about out of pocket, but I know what's his name? Johnny Depp.
Okay.
He ran into a little issues.
Yeah, a
He's
lot of
taking
them run
time
into a
to
lot of
recover.
issues.
And he was found innocent. He takes a little time to get recovered.
Yeah.
Well, what about Megan Good, her boyfriend? What's his name? That guy?
Yeah,
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he's
I
going
saw him
through
not
it
too
right
long
now.
ago. Shout out to Jonathan Majors.
I
He's
hope
walking his dog.
he
so-
should-
He's
I
a
hope he
great
makes a comeback.
actor, but
Yeah.
yeah, right now it's like on standby because he's dealing with, Becky.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he looks like a slave, like he was a slave.
Who, what?
What?
He looks at him. If you look at him, he look like he was working on the railroad, like building the railroads back
Who's
in the day. I'm sorry, Jonathan. He looks like it. He looks like he was building railroads.
He
he was back
He
with-
got a
yeah.
slave face?
Like he has that face.
Wow.
Damn. That sounded some shit a light skinned person would say. Like,
Yeah, like
yo.
said it with confidence too. Like,
I'm just keeping
Yeah.
it real.
yeah.
Now, go look at him now. Once you look at him now, you're gonna be like, okay, I see it.
Yo, I never thought about that.
He could be in
Nah,
the Django too.
Yeah, he looked. No, I ain't gonna lie. Now,
What you looking it up on the computer? Yo, you're disrespectful.
He got that strong face,
got
like he
that,
been
yeah.
through some stuff. Look,
Strong.
That's a real
like,
black man.
Yeah.
He came over on the boat.
That's a real.
He was
black
rowing
man.
the boat.
That's a real black man.
Yo,
I can't believe you said that.
But a lot. But I feel like it's not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but I feel like a lot of light skinned males get caught up in the same role most of the time. There's got to be like the
Especially if it's a
soft
Tyler
smoking.
Perry movie.
Well, everybody.
for real.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
That white knight come to save the day.
Yeah, same thing. And then the darker skinned dudes get to play whatever they want. They just get a wide range.
Nah,
of
that's
everything.
not true.
Yeah.
Dark skinned
What
guys,
do you mean?
they either be gangsters.
Let me ask you
Tough
something
guys.
then. Let me ask you something.
What's up?
Name a top 5 light skinned actor.
The Rock.
The Rock doesn't count.
a top
The Rock.
5.
You said name one. Now I say The Rock. You see on
He
saying
doesn't
The Rock is
count.
like
The Rock is-
Samoan.
what?
The Rock is like Samoan or something.
What? He's my Samoan. He's black.
No,
he's black.
he's not.
He's black and Hawaiian.
Dwayne Johnson is black. Come on now.
Yes.
His
His
name is
father
Dwayne
is
Johnson.
black. His father is a
Dwayne.
black-
But his
black
father
man.
was a wrestler. His father was.
So
See, you
But
you asked
anyway.
me to name one. I named
Okay.
one, and now Will Smith.
he caramel. He ain't really light skinned like that. He like your complexion. You ain't light skinned.
First on pecan
You
tan.
are
Get that right.
you are not light skinned.
I'm not light skinned. I'm not dark skinned. I'm pecan. All right.
Okay, yeah. Will he probably a little
I'll
shade?
go
He a
with
shade
Will.
lighter than you.
I'll go with Will. So you got me on that. I'll go with Will Smith.
It's a lot of
can
them, man.
pass.
It's a lot of guys.
It's not a lot.
What's oh my god? I was about to say
I
Shamar.
know you
Shamar
about to-
Moore.
Shamar Moore.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
he got his own show.
No,
Is he
come on.
some type of police?
I said.
And what's the light skinned one with the nice eyes? That was in
he gets the same role every
Barbershop.
time.
Yo, hold on. Let's keep.
Let me-
He gets
let
the same role.
You
Pause
are
for a second.
rude.
You heard what you just said?
Yeah.
She said, "What is the light skinned guy with the nice eye?"
With the nice eyes.
I
Not
would
you.
know
Not Savage. I'm talking about.
Like I would know who the light skinned
Well,
guy
I know
with
who
nice
she's talking
eyes.
about.
You.
She's talking about Michael Ealy.
Yeah. Come on now.
Michael Either. Who's that? Who's that?
See,
How you don't know
See?
Michael Ealy?
he was in Barbershop.
And he was in for Colored Girls. He was
I
the
thought you were
drunk.
talking about Terrence
He
Howard
was
or something.
in for Colored Girls. He was the drunk husband that threw the kids out the window.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's one of the top light skinned actors in my
You
opinion.
don't get too many diverse roles though.
Was he in Soul Plane?
Yes, he do get diverse roles.
Was he in Soul Plane?
Leave Me Alone, first of all. No, he was not in Soul Plane.
I was like, was he? Like that caught me.
I
off
don't know.
guard.
I'm just asking. Okay, I'm just I mean, look, it's a lot of
Even athletes, you go down to athletes, like a lot of
name some
dark-skinned
dark
athlete
skinned
dominant.
actors that are top in the game.
all of them.
Name.
Don Cheadle,
Okay. got one.
Denzel.
Lorenz Tate. No, he not. Is he?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She tripping. I don't know what's wrong with her.
you,
Yeah, where the hell did that come from? Lorenz Tate?
did you say actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dark skin.
Okay, yeah, he not
Lorenz
that
Tate's
dark.
not
He
that
not
dark.
Yeah, but he not light skinned either. He's like, in the middle. Anyway, go ahead. Wesley?
Oh,
Wesley is
Wes-
like, he's such a.
Come on,
Wesley-
you got to give her Wesley. She said
no,
Wesley.
no,
Right,
but-
come
okay.
on. Give
Wesley
me
is like,
something.
but like Wesley, you might as well put him in the same category as Sidney Poitier. These dudes, they did their thing. They still trying to.
Okay,
hang on.
Idris.
Okay.
Morris. Yeah, I already said Morris Chestnut. I mean,
No, we didn't, but you could throw him
but
in there.
where is he?
You know what? You could throw my top 5 in there. You know who I'm gonna say. Tay Diggs.
Oh my God.
Throw
Yo,
Tay
that's
Diggs
what
in
I
there.
meant to say when I said Lorenz State.
So what I'm saying is, you see how we were just naming them off the top? Is that easy?
Okay.
So if you really want to say it's colorism, it's really like reverse colorism because the lighter skinned people get the short end of the stick.
What about female rappers?
Dark skin.
Yeah, name them.
Listen, Scarlet.
Wait, we're out right now?
Name them besides Scarlett.
Yeah, I was about to say she the
And-
hottest
and-
right now.
and,
the darkest and the
and,
hottest.
And
What's her name? Cuban.
No.
What's her name?
No, from
the
the
one
Bronx.
the one that paid in BMF. What's her name?
Connie Diamond is doing her thing right now. Connie Diamond, she's from the Bronx.
No, what's the one that was in BMF?
Cash Doll, my
Cash
love.
Doll,
I love her
dark
from
skin.
Detroit. Yeah. Cash Doll definitely got it. Yeah.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red is not.
She's not dark skinned.
She's dark-skinned.
And she's
not
not
dark-skinned.
spitting no bars. Like she's not really rapping to me. honestly.
Sukiyana.
Suki ain't really rap. I mean,
They're not light skinned.
they hoochie rappers.
Yeah, but they're not light skinned. You told me to name like they're famous rappers.
They're
like,
not
Top
dark
of the game.
skinned.
Top of the game. Top of the game.
Yeah.
Who's really at the top of the game right now?
Cardi, Nicki.
We said,
Cardi ain't dropped the album in 13 years.
was she
Doesn't
about
matter.
to?
She's still top of the game.
I don't think she about to drop nothing.
All right. You know, hate.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
And then you can even go back. Like, who was one of the people talk about, like the sexiest female rappers ever was like Foxy Brown.
Trina.
That's all they talk about. Foxy Brown.
That's
Foxy
not true.
Brown.
You crazy.
What?
Little Kim.
Little Kim, Trina.
Little Kim got way more love than.
No, I don't
Foxy
think so.
Brown. Come on now.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Foxy wasn't. I don't know.
No,
Foxy.
you wasn't around yet, Isis.
But Foxy.
Foxy was out here.
Come on now.
No, you wasn't
I
around
am
yet.
not. How old are you? Oh.
Exactly, man. Come on. Foxy. I mean, Foxy was she was you know.
But she's
I had
not
posters.
more attractive than Little Kim. We're
What
not
do you,
going to do
people
that.
thought she was. I'm just saying it was like a
You think so?
opinion thing. People were like,
Speak for you.
like, you know, I like her more. I like her more. It just depend. You know, who Jay-Z like more?
I don't know about.
Okay, I know, and it won't Lil Kim.
Listen, I don't know about.
So I'm just saying. So
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
I'm just saying. So it's a thing. Like people always, you know, try to throw the colorism thing out there.
It's a fact though.
How is it a fact?
It is. If it wasn't for Tyler Perry,
Jesus
a
Christ.
lot of dark-skinned females would not have roles.
So Angela Bassett wouldn't have a role.
She's not dark-skinned. She's light-skinned.
Angela Bassett
is not light skinned. She's like she's pecan. She's your complexion. She's my complexion.
She's walking that
She's
line.
my complexion.
Yeah, Angela Bassett is
Angela Bassett is walking
Isis
the
complexion.
line.
No, she's not Beyonce.
At all.
She's not Beyonce's complexion.
Beyonce's not light-skinned.
Yes, she is.
You think so?
Yes, she is. Mm-hmm.
I really.
See,
Depends on what makeup she used. I guess I don't know.
Or if she tanned or not. Maybe she be tanning when you see her, but she light skinned.
I don't know, man. You don't want to admit it, but
no.
it's
And
a
then
factor.
even male rappers dominated the whole everything dominated by darker skinned men.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
So what Drake look like?
I'm talking about right. That's one.
No.
person.
You said they dominate. What did Drake look
Forever.
like?
I'm saying from '79 until right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's that?
all of them.
So Will Smith.
Will Smith ain't never dominate hip hop.
Will Smith was one of the,
He
was
didn't dominate
He was
hip-hop.
one of the first rappers to go platinum.
Because it's summertime.
It doesn't. You see, you're going away from the facts. You said dominate. He was one of the first rappers to go platinum.
One.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's one, but then it was 30 other dark-skinned rappers that what?
Name them.
Around his time or just in general?
Period.
Because you got Biggie, you can go Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's not dark skin.
Jay-Z's dark-skinned.
No, he's not.
What in y'all colorblind? What's going
Jay-Z's
on?
dark skin?
No, he's not.
What are you
So
talking
Jay-Z's
about?
like Jay-Z's
He's not
Beyonce's
light-skinned.
complexion.
He's
Yeah,
not
him
light
and
skin.
Beyonce.
He's not dark skin. He's like in between.
Okay, so then he is not colorism then, right?
No, but
So colorism doesn't exist.
You sound like a white person saying racism doesn't exist. That's what you sound like. It's all good though.
It sounds like reverse colorism to me. That's what this sounds like.
All right. I'm just stating the facts, man. That's what you sound like.
No, I think it's pretty equal.
You think so?
I think so. I think it's pretty
You
equal.
think it's equal
in the
in
industry.
Hollywood, where in a movie, any movie
Okay.
that Hollywood produces and makes it a mega hit,
Right.
90% white,
Okay.
a sprinkle of black, and then
Yep.
they got the token dark-skinned black guy in the movie, maybe one black girl, and then everybody else is light-skinned or Asian
Are they?
or whatever. Yes.
Asians probably at the bottom of the totem pole.
Well, you could look at it. It says one or two up in there, just sprinkled here
Yeah,
and there.
Asians probably at the bottom of the totem pole. Then it's going to be more like
Spanish too.
the dark-skinned guy is going to have the better role.
Of course,
And
they
then-
have to put that token black guy in
Yeah,
there.
but then you're going to have the light-skinned person making less money.
What?
Because they don't have a great role.
Yo, they got a movie called Dune coming out. They spent $190 million. It's Dune Part 2. It's coming
Yeah,
out.
I know, Dune. Yeah.
And what's the girl? Zaldea or what? What's her name?
Zendaya.
She's in the movie.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
Name some other black people in that movie.
What? She's just a good actress.
No. I said name some other black people. I saw the preview and all that, and I didn't see too many black people. I want to say I might have saw one other than Zaldea.
Well, they might not have been putting any in there, and they just happened to put her in there.
So what are you saying?
They're probably putting 0 in there.
So my point is, you're saying Hollywood. There's no such thing as colorism, and it's self-evident.
What I'm saying is,
through Hollywood.
What I'm saying is, it's pretty equal. It goes back and forth.
It's equal.
Yeah, it's pretty equal. It goes back and forth. Sometimes they want, darker skinned people for things. Sometimes they want lighter complected people for things. Sometimes it doesn't matter. It's just about the role that you tried out for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Hollywood is say, oh, those kind of movies don't do good overseas. Black movies don't do good overseas.
Right.
You think they're gonna say, oh yeah, put a couple of black people in there too, because you think they're gonna say that? If they will say that, they that bold to say black movies don't do good in Hollywood.
But black movies do
overseas.
Good. But they do.
What makes you I didn't say they didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Hollywood will say that. They do say that. So if they're saying that, you don't think they will say, well, can we find somebody a little lighter? Because it would work well across spectrum,
Right. And then, like you said, they're going to find somebody darker, too.
Yeah, throw them over there just to reach a quota.
They're going to be like, let's get this dark-skinned man, put him with the white woman, and they have a baby. And guess what?
You come out.
The lights.
Yo, I was about to say.
Yeah, right? That's a fact.
Yep.
I know that's the only reason you guys wanted to do this show.
No, I'm just saying, it's true. It's true. Come on now.
But do you see, if we go back, right?
Okay.
And we watch every last show we've done, right?
Okay.
Let's say we watch every last show we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Am I talking about you guys' complexion or what you guys look like? No, I'm asking.
No,
on any show.
But you did talk about.
Am I talking about you guys?
You did talk about my mama.
And you could talk about his father too. You say that's why you ain't got no daddy.
I didn't talk about your mama.
You
That's
said
you talked about my daddy.
You said you ain't got
daddy.
no daddy.
Said I ain't got no daddy.
But that's because
you hit real deep.
But that ain't had nothing to do with your complexion, what you look like.
That has something to do with his self-esteem.
Yeah, exactly. That was worse.
No, it's because
he teared up a little bit after that. You didn't even know.
It's because he's like, he's got nicer now, but he was at one point he was one of the meanest people I'd ever met in my life.
What?
Yeah, like Pitbull. It was like a Pitbull, and then it was Mike Vegas. I know. I'm like, I don't know which one is meaner. But now he like softened up. Even though every week, like I said, if we go back, you guys are talking about my complexion every week. So if it's anything, I feel like y'all discriminating against me. Next thing you know, it's gonna be season 3 of The Price of Fame, and it's gonna be Queen Isis, Mike Vegas, and Blacker Than Black gonna be on. Y'all,
we gonna spray paint you.
The blackest black man sitting in the seat. I feel like y'all gonna get rid of me.
No, but I mean, let's keep it real though, man. It does play a part in the world. In society, it does play a part.
So now I'm gonna go with. So this way it gets a little tricky.
Okay.
So society-wise, I'll say it might. And the only reason is because, like I said, like people think like that light is better.
That's
for
true.
whatever reason. So even like darker people are trying to get lighter because they feel like lighter is better. Not necessarily that it's better or that you get treated better, but they just feel like if I'm lighter, I'll be treated better.
But you
I'll
know
get
where
better
that came
things.
from? That comes from slavery.
Yeah,
that's
it does.
exactly where it comes
That
from.
Slavery.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but not only that, you can go. It's even other cultures. You go to other cultures, it's the same thing. You go to Asian culture, they're carrying umbrellas because they don't want to get darker.
Yeah, people do. I see people do that out here.
Yeah, the Indian. You go to the Indian culture, they're always pushing like the lighter makeup or either trying to look, So it's every culture, but it comes back to like what you said, like where everything been like whitewashed. Mm-hmm. They just feel like white is better. Mm-hmm. Like, but so white is better. I need to get as close to white as possible.
Yeah, that's true.
And then what's crazy is a lot of white people don't even feel like that. A lot of white people are like, oh, I need to go get a tan.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I need to get these lip injections.
Well,
and I need to get my butt done.
I need to get
though.
these braids. Like they want to do
so
everything.
so it's crazy that, like, again, like I said, is everyone wants what they don't have. Everyone wants to be different than what they are.
We've been conditioned.
That's true. That's true.
We really been conditioned.
That's true. I mean, if you think about it, if you see so many situations where a black kid will have dreads and they'll make him cut it off when he's wrestling. They make him cut his dreads off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Come on, man. That's just crazy.
I be even having to talk to my 9-year-old niece because when I do her hair, she goes to school and she sees all these little, I guess, white girls or whatever with this long hair, white girls, Spanish girls, whatever. So every time I do her hair, she's like, Auntie, can it be long? Can it hang? And I'm like, you have to love your hair. Like, this is not your hair. This is just, me adding on, but you have to learn to love yourself. Like, you don't have to look like everybody else. Like, it's tough. And she's only 9 years old, but she's thinking that her hair would be prettier if it was long and down her back. And that's just not her reality. So it's tough.
They're cartoons or brainwashing them to tell you that, this is better.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, man. You were born into it.
Oh, I'm just like Dave Chappelle. I'm just trapped in this light-skinned body. I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
No, you are.
Because I'm black, y'all. I'm just trapped in this. I'm just trapped in this body.
I mean, it's like I said, you can't do nothing about it. It's what it is, man. I mean, that's just the way society is, man.
Mm-hmm.
But even like I said, even with like athletes, you don't think that they treat the light-skinned athletes softer? No?
Question.
What you mean, like
Good
softer?
question. I don't understand what you mean by that.
So for instance,
Handle
like
them with care, with more care. You mean like? What do you mean?
No, that they really don't get like the props they should deserve.
I don't know.
Because they ain't like rough enough, or they don't feel like they're tough enough.
I don't know too much about sports,
Okay.
so I can't really answer that question.
Right.
Okay.
They could be rough, but they probably being overlooked because they're expecting the darker players to be rougher, or tougher.
Mm-hmm. That's a hard question for me, man. I don't know.
I forgot you don't watch no sports. You like.
I just said that. You didn't have to reiterate that.
Why you had to make it?
What about boxing? You watch boxing?
Of course I watch boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So MMA, boxing.
I watch MMA and boxing.
Yeah. This off the subject, but there's some good MMA fights coming
Yeah,
on.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this weekend.
What do you think about Mike Tyson if you fight what's that
Jake
kid?
Paul?
Yeah, Jake Paul.
I think that the lighter man is gonna win.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, if it ain't light, it ain't right. That's what y'all want me to get up here and say.
So you're saying
no, that's what
And
y'all
if he
want me to
can't-
say.
And if he don't
Paul-
fight, Mike is gonna bite.
You saying Jake Paul? Jake Paul's gonna be Mike Tyson?
Yeah. Mike's too old now.
Oh, wow.
Jake Paul is not a real boxer, but he's a real enough boxer to beat Mike Tyson. He's in better condition than Mike Tyson. We can revisit this after the fight.
Skill wise, who's better?
Mike Tyson was better.
I didn't say.
We
I
talk
said
about right now,
skill-wise,
not
who's
past
better?
tense.
Right
Skill
now.
has nothing to do with age. You have skill. You have skill. The
Nice.
knowledge of boxing, Mike Tyson's a better.
I mean,
better.
Mike Tyson was definitely trained better.
Exactly.
He's definitely right.
Exactly.
He's definitely
He has more knowledge than Jake.
a real heavyweight champion.
Yes. So, although he's older, he still has skill,
Yeah.
and he knows how to connect.
Yeah. He's not gonna win though.
20
It's an exhibition fight anyway, so it's you know what I mean. It's gonna be what it is, but he's not in condition to keep up with Jake Paul.
Okay.
He's just too young and strong. Like he's not in that condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem, man.
Yeah. So the light skinned brother we're gonna be taking this one.
This dude's crazy, man. This dude's crazy.
Matter of fact,
Yo,
light skinned
okay, so
dudes
I'm
just
asking-
got cool again.
Yo,
they
what's
was in
up-
cool sense like I'll be sure. What's I'll be sure? Christopher Williams, and then it just went dead. and now it's Drake. It was a whole abyss of no light skinned people out.
Do you believe what what does he say? Cat Williams said about every black actor that blow up, they got to get a light skinned, weird looking girl.
You know it's crazy. I didn't believe it.
Until you looked it up.
But then I was like, what? Let me do the research on this. And once I started looking it up, I'm like, he said a light-skinned, ugly face.
A weird face.
Hey, once I started doing the research, I was like, hold on. He might be on to something.
He on to something. Word.
He might be on to something.
No, I mean, a lot of these guys, they were with their wives and girlfriends beforehand.
That's another thing, too.
Terry Crews was with his wife before he blew up.
That's another thing, too. For whatever reason, the dark-skinned men want to get them like a light-skinned woman.
And the same with light-skinned women. They want a dark-skinned
Yep.
woman.
And they want a dark-skinned man.
Yeah, they want to give some color to their kid.
Is that what it is?
Well,
No, I think it's more of you.
They want to give some color to their kid, man. Hey, but you just said it a few minutes ago. Everybody want what they can't, what they can't have.
Right. That's exactly what I was going to say. So it's the opposite. So that's what they do. They go the complete opposite of the spectrum.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there's other,
Right. Of course, it's, you know what I mean? That's not everybody.
There's exceptions to that.
Right. It's just a large percentage.
For the most part,
percentage, yeah.
You want what you want to give some color to your kid, man.
I guess.
Did you guys ever date outside your race?
When I was in high school, almost. I never dated.
Oh.
Almost, never.
Okay.
You did. I know you did.
So you mad quiet. You never quiet, Savage. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's up, brother? You going to answer the question?
What difference does that make?
I'm just asking the question. I'm just being nosy.
Yes.
I
haven't.
You think there's a problem with that? I don't think there's a problem with that.
I definitely don't think there's a problem.
I think you like what you like, but me personally, this is just my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell before you say your opinion.
Why you doing?
No. Before you say your opinion, let me tell you something. You or Dr. Umar won't shame me. Now you can go ahead.
Don't compare me to Dr. Umar.
Right, Dr. Umar is a different type of brother.
Nah, bro,
you are Dr. Umar.
He's extreme.
Will bring no shame
but,
to me.
Come on.
Mike, go ahead and say what you're going to say,
No,
brother.
I'm just saying, in my opinion,
and this is his opinion.
I doubt very seriously if I would ever get with a, the reason why I say that is I'm from the South. I'm from, New York in the South.
Right.
My family's from the South. And culturally, if you can't make no black eyed peas, no collard greens, some real macaroni and cheese,
Some fried
chicken.
You could have just took it to the house and let your family teach you.
Nah, you can't get taught
You
that.
gotta wait.
You can't get taught that.
You get taught that.
You
The
can't
kids
get
coming up get taught that.
No.
I watch
When
and
they
learn.
train up
I
your
ain't
sister-
getting
No.
taught
When
nothing.
you're a kid, you see your mama do it every day.
And you watch and you learn.
watch, you learn, you smell, you taste, you every single day. Then somebody's gonna come from Scotland and just come over here and know how to make macaroni and
No,
cheese.
they're gonna-
Be a Southerner.
Not with breadcrumbs and all
they're
that
gonna-
other stuff.
Yeah,
gonna watch
we don't want no.
They're gonna
frosted
watch.
flakes.
They're gonna watch your family do it.
They put cornflakes.
They're gonna watch your family do it, and
Negative.
they'll be able to do it.
No,
No,
you don't
they're
think it's
not.
that easy.
Bland.
Yes.
You think
Very
it's that easy?
Yes,
no season.
would
I've
say
seen
that.
it done.
Very bland.
You would say
we
that.
don't do
I've seen
that.
it done.
Okay. Did you taste the food?
And yes, and my mom's like you said, my mom's from the South too. My mom's a cook.
Okay, and who did it? That you know.
What do you mean?
Who did what?
You said you seen it.
Yeah, I
You
seen it.
done. Who?
Yeah. My mom then handed out the recipe.
No. I said who did it that you seen do it, and it tastes good.
A lot of people.
See,
You didn't even say your mama.
He didn't say the question.
He didn't
You
even-
didn't answer the question.
You didn't even say
He
my
said who
mama.
you seen replicated.
I said, you said that you seen it done.
Yeah,
And
I have.
told you,
My uncle had
It is damn near-
my uncle had a wife, Judy, white Judy.
Okay. Where was she
Shout out to
from?
white Judy.
Where was she from?
Down south.
Okay, I'm not counting that.
Okay, you saying a different country.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing with that. White Southerners, they could burn.
Yep.
Okay.
You might as well say they black. They could burn. They make collard greens. They make neck bone. They make all
Yeah.
that. White
Hog, pig
Southerners.
feet, all of that stuff.
I'm talking about somebody from North or from,
New Hampshire.
they come from England. Excuse me. They come from these countries and they don't know nothing about the culture and the way we put our food together. And then all of a sudden they, yeah, I'll make the macaroni and
What
cheese.
do you mean?
And then they put string beans in
What
the
do you
macaroni
mean?
and cheese.
It's Koreans
And
with
onions.
It's Koreans with soul food restaurants.
Who taught the Koreans how to make soul food?
Exactly.
I'm talking about from way back.
Yeah, I'm talking
Way
about
back.
even now.
Before we were born.
It's true.
The Vietnam War. They taught them how to fry chicken.
Yeah, it's true.
Look, I'm not saying that you can't have your own little twist to it, but I need me.
Okay.
If I'm gonna marry a woman, gotta be black.
Okay.
Not for no race reasons or anything like. I'm not saying I wouldn't date. I said marry. Culturally, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. The way I'm not telling my son to go in the corner and you're on timeout.
Right.
Just because someone's white don't mean that they're gonna agree with that either. You got other white people besides just American whites.
I'm not saying. Well,
you know what I mean? They're not gonna. They weren't raised like that either.
they won't understand my plight, man. It's a different plight, brother. They never had a cross burned in the yard, man.
I mean, they might have had some other stuff going on. They might have been in a war. They might have had war where they was trying to cleanse their entire country out.
Scottish War.
Well, you're getting a Scottish person.
I'm
that's
just
different.
saying. I'm just. Come on.
You go Eastern Europe, they all had some type of war.
It's not my war.
Okay.
You fight a war every day, man. A war of life. Here in America.
Dr. Michael Vegas.
I'm not trying to get, come on, bro. I'm not trying to fight the power. I'm just telling you what it is, man.
Right.
What it is, man.
You saying
When
what
you
you
was
need.
with that white girl, what was she cooking?
Everything. Chicken,
Asparagus,
chicken,
What
string
kind of
beans.
chicken?
cauliflower.
What kind of chicken?
I actually like
baked chicken?
no fried chicken.
She was using
What-
flour
what
or
she- what
no?
she-
Yes.
What she make? Go ahead.
I was just telling you, cut up macaroni and cheese.
She made macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
She
Baked?
made macaroni and cheese. Baked macaroni
It
and
wasn't
cheese.
in the oven
Baked.
or
Was
over
it
the
Kraft?
stove.
Was it Kraft?
No.
Was it Kraft?
No. You know what's crazy?
Velveeta.
I think that you guys don't get it. That's the problem. And that's how people are. People that don't know about other cultures or not that close with other cultures think that we're not all the same. We're
not.
all the same.
We need
not.
to do a lunch.
We are.
No,
we
we're
need
not.
to have
We're
a
all the
luncheon,
same.
and I want to have different people cook.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you, we're all the same.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you, you should know that. You've been all around the world. When you dig to the.
So you could make linguine right now.
If I watch somebody make it, I
Alfredo.
could.
No. I said no. We all the same though.
I can
We're
make
all the
Alfredo.
same.
Yeah, we are all the
You
same.
can make
That doesn't
rigatoni.
mean-
You
that
can make
doesn't-
rigatoni
If I watch someone make it, I can make it. Yes.
just like them.
Yes.
Just like a Italian
Yeah.
from Sicily.
Yes. Give me a week.
You could make.
Yes. I just need to watch it over and over, and I could do it.
I like your confidence, man, but you're gonna fail terribly.
No, I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos, and I'm gonna make linguine, and we all gonna taste it.
This dude crazy.
Is that what you linguine? That's what you want?
I was just giving you an example.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Yo, when it
From
comes
the food from wherever you want it, I'm gonna get it for you.
nah, bro,
I'm gonna do it.
it ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
It ain't gonna happen, man. It just ain't gonna happen. Culturally, you're not connected with that, man. You can't. You're not gonna go to Asia and just pick up just like that the way they make their food.
I will if I watch it long enough.
You believe so? You believe just anything you watch long enough, you could just master it.
You gotta feel it. You
I
gotta
might
be in
not.
it.
Exactly.
You
I
cannot
might not
just
master it, but I can make it good enough that it's gonna taste good
To who?
to you.
to
Exactly.
whoever I feed it to.
This dude bugged out, man.
Y'all don't get this. I don't understand why you guys always do this to me. But I
Always do this to
I
you
do
is
understand. Yeah, you
Not
guys.
the victim.
You guys jump me,
You
but I
are so
understand why.
wild.
I understand.
Savage is a savage, and today he's acting like a
Exactly.
baby in a baby carriage. Like I don't
Exactly.
understand what's
No,
going
I
on.
understand. I understand what's
No,
going
you
on.
don't. Oh
I
my
understand
goodness.
what's going on.
Oh, savage.
This dude crazy, man.
Y'all,
I mean, it's always problems, man. Oh, you know what? I saw a movie with what's her name? What's the girl who played in she had a TV show where she was a fixer on Channel 7. Kerry Wilson.
Oh, Kerry Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, she's from the
Kerry
Bronx.
Washington, huh?
She's from the Bronx.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kerry Washington. She was in a movie on, I think it was on Netflix or HBO, one or the other. Well, her ex-husband was an FBI agent.
Yeah.
They had a son.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
The son was killed.
Okay.
You know why he was killed? Because he
he was
didn't
light-skinned.
understand his culture, and his father didn't understand how to tell him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
About
I saw
his
that
culture.
Show. Yeah, I saw that show.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is. We're not the same, man. We're not. They won't understand it.
No, well,
and that was a whole premise of the movie.
Yeah, well then she should have explained it to him.
How can a woman explain to a black boy how to handle yourself when you go out there?
What do you mean? You know how many single moms out here that raise black boys every day?
You see how these black. I saw a kid in a restaurant about a little while ago, right? And I'm watching him, and he's like, "Yo, I didn't order this. I didn't order this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I hate going here. You screaming for no reason, and in a restaurant because they didn't want to do something with his phone and the order he had. I'm looking at this kid like he was a grown ass man. He had a baby in a carriage. He's screaming. I said, I bet he was raised by his mother. A woman can't teach a boy how to be a man.
But what if a man ain't a man though, and he's trying to raise his son?
Well, that's an exception.
I mean,
Oh,
but
so
for the most part,
his mom can tell him.
for the
So
most
he
part,
could
mom
have
could
been
tell
raised
him.
by his father too.
obviously,
His mom could say, if you're a black boy, these things may happen to you. If she feels like,
how would she know what happens to black boys on a daily basis when she's not a boy?
because I'm sure she has boys in her family. I'm sure she has men in her family.
They can't look.
Yeah.
You got to experience it. You got to understand it. That's why the father should have been telling him that, but the father couldn't tell him because he wasn't black. He didn't understand, and then that's why whatever happened to him happened to him. You get what I'm saying? You think they made that movie just because they made a movie because it happens
They
every
made it
day?
because it's that propaganda. They got to feed you that propaganda.
Nah, it's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true, man. It's not true. You know, you're gonna have some areas where it's gonna be gray, where it's like, well, I don't know how to approach them with that. How do I tell them how to deal with racism? How do you tell them? How do you tell a black kid how to deal with racism? And you're a white father or a white mother. It's hard.
Yeah, but you got to figure that out. You know, if you're a white father or a white mother, you already got to have that in the pipeline. You might have to have that
You might have to
conversation.
get a black friend and tell a black friend to talk to this kid because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand. You ain't never went through it. You've never gone through it, man. So there would be a little friction in the air, you know? And then,
trying to think. I don't think my dad-
You want to serve my kids bean sprouts and shit.
I don't think.
I'm not with that.
So you don't want your kid eating greens. The kid can't have vegetables.
Listen, man, you better get some collard greens up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why he gotta just have collard
Mustard greens.
Why he gotta have that?
String beans.
String beans,
Why he gotta
Black
have
eyed peas.
black
Why?
eyed peas,
Why though?
lima beans,
Ooh, butter beans.
butter beans.
Come on now.
Come on, all that.
Oh my God.
Come
So I
on.
want some collard
You
greens
give
and
a
all
damn
that
about
right
no damn
now.
cauliflower.
I like
Cauliflower.
Light skinned broccoli. Like, who wants that?
I actually like cauliflower.
I bet it
It's
shows.
You look like
Yeah,
a cauliflower.
You know what? It just has to do with health wise. Like it's a healthy food.
Why is a cauliflower more healthier than a cat?
The broccoli, and they
it's
twins.
lighter?
They fraternal twins.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard something like broccoli is not even like a
real yeah.
Was
vegetable.
Dr. Sebi told you that?
I mean, Dr. Sebi kind of knew what he was talking about.
I heard that too, though.
Dr. Sebi was kind
And
of
tilapia is not a real fish. I know that.
No, it's a real fish. They just farm it.
Farm raised.
Yeah, farm raised. So they all put it in a pond and they just let them all mate.
Man, if you listen to everything,
It's not in the
I
wild
know.
anymore.
If you
There's
listen
really
to
no
Look,
tilapia
but it's
in the wild.
good. I'm just saying.
But if you listen to everything you see on YouTube, you'll never eat anything.
Right.
I mean, every single thing you eat, you can't eat.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Everything. Salmon is no good.
Yeah, but our
Farm-raised
body's
salmon,
like,
wild-caught
the way our
salmon.
body is set up is to get rid of the waste anyway. So sometimes you
Yeah.
Man, listen,
You
some
don't
people
gotta
drink Henny.
They do. Some people drink
smoke
Johnny
weed.
Walker.
Some people
Some people had a big cigar.
I just want to eat some food, man. If
Right.
I'm going to die something, let me die some food.
Yo, did y'all see that video when Orlando Brown, I think it was an interview, and Orlando Brown was saying, they making us pay for apples and grapes and things that God gave us for free?
They only did that they only...
Yo, you didn't see that video?
nah.
I
I saw
haven't
it,
seen
yeah.
it to you. He started speaking in tongues. He said, hey, shut it up, Osha. Yeah,
But the only reason they're doing Orlando Brown like that is because he's light-skinned.
he's not light-skinned. Orlando Brown is not, he's not light-skinned.
Orlando Brown is pretty light-skinned.
What is light-skinned in y'all? I'm sorry.
No,
You're
no.
light-skinned.
He the one. I'm not. What you talking about? I ain't say Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown is definitely Mike's complexion. That's not
think he
light
was-
skin. He's like a pecan. What
I
you said
keep
you
telling
was,
that, bro.
pecan?
I'm not in the same
Caramel?
boat with
You
you,
almost
man.
there.
I was in the field.
No, you wasn't.
I was closer to the house, but I still was in the
you were.
field. I still was in the field,
Picking.
man. I was checking George. He was inside the house. You know what I'm saying? I was like this. Tap dancing.
Was Chicken George not in the house?
No, Chicken George was in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicken George was tap dancing, man.
All right, we're getting out of here,
Entertaining.
but I'm going to tell you this small story real quick.
What's up?
And then we're going to get our ass out of here. I ain't got nothing. Well, I might have something
You
to
sound
do
like
with
you got a
complexion.
little, you got some
Yeah,
problems
he-
with us.
so-
I'm
Kinda
kind of
venomous what he said, right?
I don't know. I'm
Back
scared.
in the day, right?
Uh-huh.
I was out at my great grandmother's house. She lived in Virginia. They had a farm.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there, got like sticks. My cousins is like, oh, that's, we beat the roosters. We hit the chickens, whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed the stick, chasing the chicken, start beating the chicken with the stick. The rooster comes out of nowhere. The rooster sticks his claws in my face and starts pecking my forehead. So my great grandfather had like a dog. The dog got the rooster off me, or whatever the case may be. Skip a little forward. My grandfather ended up chopping the head of that rooster off and ate it. Because he was like on the spot, like, oh yeah, you gotta go. But anyway, after that, so I get up, my forehead's bleeding, they clean me up, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
For maybe the next, remind you, my dad's name is George. So maybe the next 5 to 10 years, every time they saw me, they called me Chicken George. And that's the price of fame. When we talk about fashion, art, music, and entertainment. And we out. Good night.
Yo, man, that's fucking crazy.